Good evening. This is Gray 1951. I'm here with a response video to a tag. Okay, my friend Rob from Rob's Movie Collection has come up with a very good idea for a tag discussion, and I'd like to give a response. I hope a lot of other people do the same thing. So, he came up with a very simple question, really. Can you name what you consider to be the most overhyped film of the last 20 years? And there could be a variety of answers to that question. Now, Rob chose Avatar, and he said a lot of really interesting things about it. So I'll put a link to his video below. Avatar is a film I haven't seen, so I really can't respond to it. But the film that I've chosen is The Blair Witch Project. Okay, Blair Witch Project from the year 1999, and I want to say at the beginning that this is a film I actually like very much. So I have no complaints about it really. It was a very low budget film that they did this incredibly clever promotion with a documentary and a website that just built up all this tension, and it was all about, well, everybody knows it's about found footage. I think it was probably the first found footage film that ever came out, and I think they did it extremely well. So I really have no complaints, and I think most people are familiar with this, so there's no reason to go into the story. But what I consider to be overhyped about it is the fact that even though they had this incredibly um, well done build up, when it came to the actual film, and as the film came to a conclusion, it led to nothing. It was a very big letdown for I think most people who saw it. It certainly was for me. Now I saw this when it first came out in a crowded theater, and it was mostly college kids, and it was one of those things where it was just this rapt attention. Everybody was sitting there. It was the film was very well done. I thought they made it very believable. These amateurish actors did a very good job of just seeming like they were real people lost in the woods and going through all these bizarre things and just all this anguish. And then at the very end, with everybody running fast through this old house, the camera was doing flip flops, and people were screaming and yelling, and okay, something's really going to happen here. And then nothing really happened. You saw at the end the character of Mike standing in a corner looking like he was taking a leak, and the camera was just flopping and flipping all over the place. Heather was screaming about something. The camera dropped. End of film. It was lacking something. It was lacking, I don't know, a witch. Okay? Now look, movie, after all of that buildup and all of that emotion, and Heather standing in the camera like she is on the cover here, you know, weeping and crying for what seemed like 20 minutes, with Josh being uh, gone missing and screaming off in the distance. Then they found the tooth in the ground, and Mike was freaking out and throwing maps away, and they kept going in circles. And you had the stick figures hanging in the trees and all this incredible weirdness, sound effects, darkness. And then at the end, no witch. Come on now. I need a witch. I need at least part of a witch. I need like a clawed hand, or an evil eye, or maybe a fang, something, anything. Just give me a little bit of a witch, half a witch, a sandwich. I don't care. I need a witch. Okay. So that is my complaint about the Blair Witch Project. Even though I watch this every once in a while and thoroughly enjoy it, knowing that at the end it's going to give me this big bit of nothing. So I'm expecting it, and I'm not disappointed. But I remember after the film ended in 1999, there was a little bit of silence, and then everybody was looking at each other saying, "What the hell just happened?" And then a lot of people started to laugh and say, "Oh my God," when they were getting up, and they were really disappointed. So I don't know, but the film made millions, and I guess they achieved what they wanted to achieve. So another thing I also remember, back during that time when I was working, and a lot of the people I work with felt that they truly believed that it was real. They believed all the hype that they saw on the internet. They believed the documentary, all the warnings and all that stuff about this camera was just found. They believed that that was real, and you've got to be kidding me. Of course it's not real. They did an excellent job at making you think it was real, but come on, you got to be. And it's like It's like Hillary Clinton once said, "There's a sucker born every minute." But okay, Blair Witch Project. I also have a little book, which obviously I haven't taken very good care of. So here's another shot of Heather's emotional face. So, anyway, all right. So that's my tag response. And I'm going to tag everybody on YouTube. You know who you are, so you can all take part in this. Specifically, I'm going to tag 3 people: Forker Ball, DVD Collector 1974, and Cineran. So I would like you guys to take part in this. I'd really like to hear your answers. So okay, overhyped films. Let's hear it.